My name is Erik Linthorst, and I graduated in the class of 2008. Before I did the program, I was in a really challenging crossroads in my life. I had spent about 10 years trying to make it as a screenwriter and as a filmmaker, and I felt like I had basically nothing to show for my effort and my time. And I was 33 years old, and I was feeling a lot of anxiety about my lack of career. At the same time, we had just had our first baby. He was 1.5 years old, and he was diagnosed with a rather baffling disorder. Some experts called it autism. Some said it was something else. Some said it was sort of autistic-like, which left my wife and I with very few solid answers and a really critical situation that we needed to get a handle on. 4 months after Graham, my son, was diagnosed, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and he died 5 weeks later. So it would be safe to say that this was kind of a rough patch for me. And that's when I decided that I needed more than a few counseling sessions. I needed more than a little bit of advice. You know, I needed a program. I needed a laboratory. I needed like a panel of experts. I needed USM. And I did the program, and the first year was really all about tools and practice. I had read all the books. I had all the concepts. You know, I had read Eckhart Tolle, I had read Wayne Dyer, I had read Deepak Chopra, and I loved them all. I had all the ideas. But what I didn't have that I got here was the practical tools for getting under the hood, getting my hands greasy, and really working my process. And what I found was that my engine was clogged. You know, it was no wonder that I couldn't get a career going. I mean, I had so many irrational beliefs, so many self-judgments, so many old scripts that I was running in my head that just weren't serving me anymore. And the first year was really about drilling down on those and clearing them out of the way. The second year, my second year project was to make a documentary film about my quest to find answers for what was going on with my son and how to help him. And that documentary film, which I completed at the end of my second year, has gone on to screen in over 125 cities around the world. It was a finalist for the 2009 Freddie Award for Outstanding Medical and Health Reporting. It was featured on Good Morning America and on a front page article in The Atlantic online. And more importantly, it has continued to be embraced by special needs communities around the world as an important contribution. And I hear from parents every week from as far away as Singapore that it has helped guide them to their own answers. And for a guy who was really stuck for 10 years, to have made that kind of a meaningful contribution has just meant the world to me. And I could not have done it without the support of this community and without the support of the faculty and my classmates and the second year project structure. Interesting little end note I'll end with is that a month after I graduated from USM, a screenplay that I had written that had been sitting and gathering dust in my drawer for 5 years sold, got a major star attached, got made, and premiered this last year at Sundance and will be coming to theaters in September. Now, you know, I wrote this script in 2003, so the question that I'll leave you with is it a coincidence that it didn't sell then? Is it a coincidence that nothing happened then and that it happened a month after I graduated from USM? Or perhaps is that what happens when you clean out the engine? So thank you very much.